Good evening, everyone. Let me just quickly share the screen. Okay, so we are all set. I think I just came a little early today. However, we are on time. Correct timing are 8:30. But usually, from past few days, I was coming like at 8:33, 8:34. So maybe people, also get into this habit of coming a little late. So what I do is we wait just for a minute and then we will start. Let the viewers join in. So I hope you have enjoyed this session that we did yesterday on Sunday. It was about the Q&A session on stocks. So I have decided to do this Q&A session specifically on stocks regularly on Sundays. If you have any better timings, or if you want me to just change the from 8:30 in the evening to sometime in the morning or noon, please let me know, probably. Because, I got a good response on the Q&A session and I really want to continue with it. That's a good way of learning. And, people have given me the feedback that, it is like preparing yourself for the next day. So what is, what would be, better than having an, kind of clear knowledge and a clarity about the market and the stocks which perhaps you are going to trade next day. So that's about the Q&A session, and I think we should start today's analysis. It's 8:32. So, as expected, if you have been watching the videos, I have mentioned that, the weekly chart on Nifty is kind of not giving a very nice signal. However, the markets are going to the upside. The VIX has cooled off. We have seen it at 2021 level, and since then it has just come down to the 14th level. However, the way the market should move, or they have already moved, is indicating that they should take a little bit of pause at the current levels before they can just jump on to the next level in the upside. So this is what we have expected, that prices should halt, and we have seen the kind of slowing momentum even after this kind of very strong 3-bar reversal, wherein this bar has completely taken over this selling day. So this was we were expecting, or anyone could have expected, more upside movement, and perhaps we will see the more upside momentum from here. But in my opinion, the more healthy upside movement would be that if prices should take a pullback or probably time consolidate, and then they will start to move back up. And why am I saying this? That's mainly because of the weekly chart, because weekly chart looks a little bit extended. So going long at this point in time, especially in the credit spreads, where you have to hold it for 3 to 4 days or perhaps till the expiry, would not be a good idea, in my opinion. So let's just quickly see the weekly chart here. So this is the weekly chart. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 continuous days to the upside, and now it looks like that the momentum is getting slowed. We are next to this resistance area. So make this maybe just a beginning of slowing momentum. We might see some more downside this week. So let's see how it all works. 60-minute is this is definitely a failure bar, which has kind of given a breakout, but then it eventually came back down, and now it is moving to the downside. We may see some kind of support here, and this would be a last support. And if it holds for some reason, we might see, some upside momentum. Otherwise, I think that prices will definitely break it down, because this week, in my opinion, is not going to be a week where prices will keep moving to the upside. Just quickly go back to the daily time frame, and now let's just see what is happening on the Bank Nifty chart. So I know that, as I say Bank Nifty, the smile comes on the many viewers' face, because they are like, die-hard fan of Bank Nifty, and that's a good thing. If you follow one market, very, very religiously, that gives you a lot of confidence, in and out about that market. So this was a kind of, fighting day between bulls and bears. And then we again have a day which is inside this bar. So today we have an inside day here, and not very interesting or enthusiasm kind of market is looking at the moment. Let me just quickly see what is happening on the weekly time frame in Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty was, breakout here, cleared this resistance, and now it's kind of, slowing the momentum. It may be because of the Nifty, and if it clears this high, perhaps by the end of this week, then definitely it is gonna go up, because we have a very nice momentum, then a pullback, and now the prices are moving to the upside. So perhaps to complete this whole, pattern here, this measured move, it may go to the upside. However, as of now, I think, Nifty is kind of not supporting Bank Nifty, and in fact, it is just pulling it back. On the 60-minute or the hourly time frame, until it will clear this high, do not go long in this market. Perhaps, it will go to the downside. If Nifty starts to move to the downside, I think Bank Nifty will follow. So that's in the intraday time frame. Now let me just show you some of the data points here. So this is the Nifty futures chart. The volume on this selling day is not that high. This is very, clear evident here. The open interest is also kind of reduced. So, all in all, it doesn't look like a very strong selling. It just looks like a kind of consolidation, which might happen for a few days. This is the put call ratio. So, it is also moving to the downside. So this means that the open interest buildup in the call side looks more strong than the put side. And just to get a strong support of this thesis, this is the open interest table. Sorry, this is the option chain table here, and we have very clear evidence of long buildup in the call side, whereas we have a very strong open interest increase in the 18,000, which today it has reduced. But if you can see, the open interest has changed drastically in the call side. So what does it mean? It means that going from here, 18,500, 700, and then finally the 19,000 will be very strong resistances, and they will definitely gonna play their role. So at the moment, as we have just seen in the chart, upside is not looking very promising at the moment. So any indication of failure pattern to the upside will definitely gonna push the prices to the downside very quickly and very rapidly. So in my opinion, selling calls or buying puts would be, looks more, positive at the moment, instead of just buying, call at the moment. So with that, let's just clear this drawing up. Okay, so we go back, and so as I mentioned, India VIX is around 14 odd levels, touching 50 or 15 almost. And let me just see what is happening on the American markets here. So we can see that this is Dow Jones. So Dow Jones is looking strong here after this little bit of pullback. Then we have S&P 500. The US markets are looking quite strong. This is Russell 2000. So most of the US markets are in green, and they are showing good patterns, good price action at the moment. So I would believe that maybe in the coming days or weeks, Indian market will also gonna catch up. And this VIX, this US VIX, I have seen it above 35 few days back, and now it is around 23. So VIX all across the markets have cooled off. So that shows some kind of that stock markets across the globe kind of readjusting itself with this inflation and the other economic activities which were kind of in the negative side, and perhaps that is what the Indian markets are doing as well. So from my side, although things are looking kind of okay at the moment, but we should, I think this chart has not yet updated. Yes. So in my opinion, if tomorrow, let's say this green bar's low has broken to the downside, then we should either buy call above here, perhaps 18,500 and 18,700 would be one call spread that we can go for, or we can simply buy put for intraday or scalp trades, as in when the low of this green bar get broken to the downside. So this is the key here. Okay, wait for prices to break the green side to the downside and then go short in the market. Then we have this support here. So I think the next point of reference for the market, if they at all they come downside, would be this levels here. Otherwise, I think they should, as the things are building up in the other markets and on the data side front, I think they should time consolidate, spend some time here, and then again begin their journey to the upside. So that's all from my side. Hope you have liked the session. If you are kind of getting anything from these videos, please give like to the video. Please subscribe the channel, and it's a request that if you watch, to understand what I'm talking about, to understand the analysis, please try to watch the video till its end. That is the only way you can get the maximum out of it. So again, just like the video if you are really learning something from it, and let's call it a wrap today, and we'll catch you soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Good night.